Hello everyone and welcome back to me, Shiva Wilson, and my channel, which is all about legalizing recreational flower in the UK. Okay, so today I've got an argument between a recreational flower advocate and a medical flower patient. They're called John and Jane respectively. So here's a fictional argument between them, highlighting the different perspectives they might have. So remember, you've got Jane, the medical flower patient, and John, the recreational flower advocate. So the setting is in a bustling coffee shop filled with the aroma of freshly brewed coffee and the murmur of conversations. Characters, as I've said, you've got Jane and John. So Jane is a woman in her late 30s wearing a comfortable sweater and holding a small discreet vaporizer. Let's pretend this is a nicotine vape. She's been using flower for chronic pain relief. Let me just have a quick vape on this. That's nicotine for y'all. And then we've got recreational flower advocate John, a young man in his early 20s wearing a brightly coloured t-shirt with a flower leaf design. He's passionate about the legalization and acceptance of flower for all. And here's the argument between the two of them. They're having a bit of a discussion here. Jane sighs. I don't get it. You're all about recreational use, but what about the people who actually need flower for their health? John, eyes widening. Of course I care about medical patients. Legalization is about giving access to everyone, including those who rely on flower for their well-being. Jane says, but it seems like you're all about getting high, having fun, and that's great. But it's not the same as needing flower to function, to manage pain, to get through the day. John scoffs. Come on, don't be so judgmental. Everyone has different reasons for using flower, whether it's for fun, for relaxation, or for medical reasons. It's about personal choice and freedom. Jane says, yeah, but those choices have consequences. Imagine needing to get a prescription just to get your medication. It's a hassle, and it can even be stigmatizing. John says, that's exactly why we need full legalization. Imagine a world where flower is as readily available as coffee or alcohol. No stigma, no hassle, just responsible use. Jane shakes her head. I don't know. I still worry about the message it sends. It feels like the serious side of flower is getting lost in all the fun talk. John, leaning in. Well, we need to change that narrative. We need to educate people about the benefits of flower, both medical and recreational. It's time to break the stereotypes and embrace the full spectrum of flower use. Jane, thinking thoughtfully. Maybe you're right. I just want people to understand that for some of us, this isn't about getting high, it's about getting better. John, smiling. I hear you. And that's why we need to work together, patients and advocates, to build a future where flower is accepted and accessible for everyone for all the right reasons. The two individuals sit in silence for a moment, their opposing views seemingly reconciled by a shared desire for a better future where flower is understood and valued for its full potential. Amen. Remember, this is a fictional scenario that explores the complex relationship between medical and recreational flower use. The real world is filled with diverse perspectives on flower, and this dialogue represents just one possible interaction between two individuals. So what do you think of that? And I think they both got good points. John, the flower advocate, doesn't really talk about the benefits of legalizing flower in terms of society, like the jobs it can create, the lessening of the black market, the lessening of gang violence, and so on. And Jane doesn't really touch on why it shouldn't be recreationally legal, like the arguments like psychosis, the scary arguments, and people are going to start killing people because they get high and then they turn into murderers. Yeah, reefer madness, people, reefer madness. But yeah, there you go. Just a little conversation there. It's not about high and having fun. It's about having your medical flower. And then, it is about having responsible use and access and choice and freedom for everyone. Interesting discussion there. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Shiva Wilson, and we've been trying to legalise recreational flower in the UK. Remember to like, share and subscribe to the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.